What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Quick review of the game today. Arsenal against Standard Liege, 2-2 draw. Before we get into the video, don't forget, keep subscribing to the channel. Hit me with your comments down below. Press that thumbs up button. So, Thursday night football, the football nobody really wants to watch. But hey, what can you do? We needed to win the group. It was an important game. And in the end, we got away with it. The 2-2 draw was enough for us to top the group after Eintracht Frankfurt lost at home to Vitoria 3-2. That was a bit of a shock. The first half was poor. It was typical Europa League, early kickoff. Thursday night, we didn't move the ball around well, didn't create a lot. Second half, the game came to life a little bit, and obviously 4 goals in the game in the second half. It's a competition, that we don't want to be in. And when you watch games like this, it just makes you realise the gap between this and the Champions League and how much we need to get out of this competition. Let's get into the player ratings. Emi Martinez in goal. I thought he struggled with the pitch a little bit. Couldn't really do much about the goals. He didn't look comfortable. He looked to me like he was going to get caught another time. But it wasn't easy on that pitch. I understand. I give him a 5. Going to the defence, Mavropanos I thought was poor today. He's been injured for a while. Physically, he's got the size. He looks like he could be a good commanding centre-back. But today, he gave the ball away, got caught out a few times. He looked off the pace to me. And I think he could do with a loan move to get him, up to speed. David Luiz today, very casual on the ball. Gave the ball away a few times, trying to play no-look passes. And that's not what you want from an experienced defender, so I'll give him a 5. Socrates, who was playing on the left side today of the 3, looked a little bit uncomfortable in that role, but he tried his best. He tried to link up with Saka. I'll give him a 5 as well. Going to Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who I thought was poor today. He was so casual, caught out of possession. Doesn't strike me as a guy who's hungry to prove a point and stake a claim for his place in the team. I give him a 3. I thought he was really poor. Guendouzi today got plenty of the ball, went on plenty of runs, but just didn't hurt the opposition. Too much sideward passing. Seems to have that extra touch on the ball that's not necessary. I give him a 5. Go to Joe Willock. I thought he was poor today. Looked like he struggled with the pitch and the pace of the game. A lot of sideward passing as well, which wasn't great. I give him a 4. We go to Saka, man of the match today. Teenager, had a little bit of a dip in form since the start of the season, but the way he grabbed that game by the scruff of the neck, brilliant ball in for Lacazette, and then a brilliant finish with his right foot. Putting to shame some of these older players there. I give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was man of the match. Smith Rowe I thought was decent today. Good interplay, good movement. Wanted to get on the ball, wanted to make things happen. I give him a 7. Could have also scored as well. Lacazette, I wasn't sure what to give him because I thought he was poor today. Captain. You've seen Martinelli come in the team over you on Monday. He should be eager to prove a point and say, look, I'm going to stake a claim for the game at the weekend. But I thought he was poor. He dropped too deep. There was a lack of movement. His hold up and his link up wasn't great. He didn't look that interested. It's not an easy game for an experienced, one of your better players. But he got the goal. So I think his performance was a 5. The goal, does it give him a 6? Maybe. The goal gets us back into the game. I'll give him a 6. That's what strikers are there to do at the end of the day. Nelson, lots of runs, lots of movement. Not enough end product for me. I really thought he was going to come and hit the ground running this season and have a big impact. But he just hasn't happened for him. He tries hard. I can never question his effort. But he just needs a little bit more end product. What do I give him? I give him a 6. I'll give him a 6. Martinelli came on and this lad's just brilliant. Direct running, hunger, the little link-up play with Saka for the goal gave us what we needed, that spark to get back in the game along with Saka. I give him a 7. I thought he was brilliant when he came on. Chambers and Aubameyang came on late. I give them both a 5. Didn't have really much chance to do much. Aubameyang made a good run, and I think Chambers made a good interception and a nice pass. Freddie Ljungberg, I'll give him a 6. I think his substitutions made a big difference in the end, and we got away with it 2-2. Nothing to write home about, no big exciting performance, but we've done the job, we've won the group, it was important. There's no way you want to be playing against teams like Inter Milan or Ajax in the last 32, so we know now we're going to get a team who's come second in the group, and also the second leg will be at the Emirates. Keep subscribing to the channel, comment down below, let me know what you think of the player ratings today, what did you think of that game, and how does that set us up for the game at the weekend, and who impressed you, who staked a claim, and who didn't impress you. But let's be positive, we won the group, and we move on to the weekend. Bless.